Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Gabby, welcome back to my channel, and today, shit's gonna get real. I'm just kidding. Today we're gonna be doing the Booktube Real Talk book tag, and I was tagged by my lovely BFF Jacqueline. I've seen this tag going around Booktube for quite some time now, but I just never participated in it for some reason. This is a book tag that is basically just a tag about Booktube and talking about Booktube and getting real, sipping the tea. I just got water everywhere. Cool. Let's get straight to the question. So, question number 1 says, what's something nobody told you about Booktube before you started your channel? I mean, I never talked to anybody about Booktube before starting my channel, so like I literally knew nothing going in. But I guess something that like nobody told me about having a Booktube channel is how much time you have to put into your channel if you want it to be successful and like be a thing. Not only do you have to like film videos obviously and edit videos well, reasonably well, but then also reading. Like you have to read as a booktuber to have enough material to talk about. And like when I first started my channel, I had only been actively reading for about a year. So like I just felt like I didn't have enough books to like talk about. So like that's why my first year on Booktube, it was mainly just wrap-up videos because I didn't really have like anything else I could do, because like tags that I could do, like I didn't have enough books that I had read, I thought, to like do other kind of bookish videos yet. I feel like it's such a time commitment to have a Booktube channel because like, yeah, not only are you filming and editing like every other YouTuber out there, but you're also reading, you know, that's a huge aspect of it. The second question says, what is your opinion on typical Booktube videos, like wrap-ups and TBRs and hauls, etc.? I love typical YouTube videos, and I don't see why anyone would have an issue with them. Like, yeah, I can see how they might get repetitive, but like, they are the staple for Booktube. And like, I personally love filming wrap-ups. Like, they're some of my favorite videos to film because like, it's just an opportunity for me to get to talk about all the books I just recently read, and I love watching wrap-ups. Like, those are my favorite videos to watch on Booktube because then you just get a bunch of reviews all at the same time, and it's really great to see what everyone else is reading at the time. I can see how hauls and TBRs can get kind of annoying because like, for me personally, I'm not a huge fan of filming hauls. Like, they just are very like overwhelming sometimes. But I do think that they're necessary to like credit the publishers that are sending you stuff, and I do think it is fun to talk about all the books that you've recently acquired. I'm not a huge fan of watching hauls myself unless I'm like specifically watching just to like find a bunch of new books that I've never heard of. TBRs, I'm not a huge fan of watching other people's TBRs, but I can understand why someone would be interested in watching for a booktuber they really enjoy, because like you want to know what they're going to be reading that month. I think I don't like watching them as much because I don't like filming them either, and I feel like so much more pressure when I make a TBR because then I feel like I have to stick to it, and TBRs are just like a complicated thing. I have like a love-hate relationship with TBRs, but it's mainly just because I'm such an impulsive reader, and I think they're such a staple part of Booktube though, you know, because like I think you should give your viewers an idea of like what you're going to be reading that month or what you're going to be doing or any plans that you have for the month. The third question says, what is an assumption you had about Booktube before you joined, and was it proven to be correct or not? I don't think I had many assumptions going into Booktube. I think like a main one though that I thought just in my head is that mainly everyone only reads young adult on Booktube, and I think that that's proven to be like 80% correct. It is difficult to find channels out there that talk about anything other than young adult. I don't know, like all of my favorite booktubers are like half young adult and half adult, I guess, kind of like I am. Like I still do read young adult, but it's just hard to find channels out there that don't only talk about young adult. And same goes for like romance. I feel like nobody likes reading romance books. Like there's still kind of like a shame around reading romance books for some reason, and so it's hard to find channels that are like dedicated to romance books, or not dedicated, but like people that actually read romance and they're not ashamed about it, you know? That's why I think Chandler Ainsley is one of my favorite channels, because she reads so much romance and it's great. And then I think there's one other one that I really routinely watch that I can't remember what it's called, but I'll put some romance channels down below if you're looking for some, because they are hard to come by. And I feel like that's an assumption I had about Booktube, and like I also feel like I had an assumption like people are only gonna watch your videos if you're reading popular or hyped books. And I do think that that might be true when you're first starting out, like when you're first building an audience on Booktube, because you want to be talking about books that other people have read, right? I mean, like, I don't know. Number 4 is, what is something that you've done that has actually helped you grow your audience? I don't know. I think something that helps you grow an audience is to have routine videos that your audience knows they can expect from you every single month. So for example, like for me, I started doing a TBR haul and a wrap up every single month. Only in like 2018, I'm pretty sure, was the first year that I did one every single month. And I made sure that those became my like staple videos. Like those are ones that I have to put up every month. And so when you start to have videos that your viewers know they're going to be able to expect from you, then I feel like that helps you grow like a stability relationship with your audience. Even other videos that they know that they're going to get from you. Like I started doing monthly vlogs, and those really took off. Like there's so many people that tell me that they only watch my channel for my monthly vlogs, and I was like, what? Like I had no idea that people actually like those a lot. And like I guess I can see why, because like I really do love watching vlogs of like other channels, so like I totally get it. But like it's just fascinating though to me, you know, that like those things can help boost your channel, like making videos that your viewers actually want to see. Another thing that I think helps grow your audience is participating in readathons, because like you would be surprised, like I feel like every year around the time of the Booktubeathon, or now known as the Reading Rush, or like around any time that I participate in a big readathon, whenever I upload those vlogs, I feel like I gain a substantial amount of subscribers afterwards, because I feel like there's so many people out there looking for Booktubeathon vlogs, and like participating in big stuff like that in the community will definitely help you grow your audience. And I think at the end of the year, making those videos like my top 10 favorite books of the year, my top 10 worst books of the year, like those are the kind of videos that people really want to watch. Like those are usually my most watched videos on my channel. Those are the ones that people gravitate towards because that's what they want to see. So like I think making those kinds of videos, participating in readathons, and just getting involved in the community, like going and commenting on other booktubers videos, making friends with other booktubers, you know, like I think that that is going to be the thing that helps you grow the most. And in my case recently, Books and Lala, Kayla, featured me in one of her videos, and like that has boosted my subscriber count like pretty crazy in the last 2 months or so. That definitely helped. Thank you, Kayla. Number 5 is, what is a common mistake you see new booktubers making, or one that you made? I don't know. I don't think some things are necessarily mistakes. I mean, like, what kind of mistakes could you even be making? I think one thing I see going around in some booktube videos is the use of like background music in the background while you're talking. Drives me nuts to hear music in the background of a booktube video, because most of the time when I'm watching booktube, I'm also like listening to music or like ASMR or like doing something simultaneously like while watching booktube. So like it's really annoying to have music in the background, and like it's hard for my brain to like separate the voice and the sounds of the music, because like sometimes the people will turn the music up pretty loud and you can't really hear their voice. Like it just completely washes it out. And like I did that like once or twice in my old videos. I used to like layer some background noise on top over it, and people would always tell me like, don't put music in your videos, like I can't even hear you. And I was like, you know what? You're right. Like, I don't know why I did that. I think that just might be my personal taste, but I just really don't like when there's music in the background. All right, number 6 says, what are your thoughts on working with publishers and sponsorships? I think they're great, and I don't know why anyone would be against this, because it's like, hello, that's amazing. Like if you can make money off of what you're doing, then why not? You know, like, come on. And I think working with publishers is such an amazing privilege of Booktube, or even Bookstagram. Like, if it wasn't for my Booktube and my Bookstagram account, I wouldn't have been able to create this amazing relationship that I have with so many different publishers. And I actually think that's really cool that publishers can like partner with either booktubers or bookstagrammers, and they can send them a couple books every month to promote on their channels. And it's just like, it's a win-win for us and the publishers, and it's great. I don't know why you would be against it. And like sponsorships, like that's so awesome. Like if you can get paid to be doing what you're already doing anyways, then like why not? That's great. That's freaking awesome. Good for you. You get that coin, girl. You get that money. I can't even fathom why anyone would be against that. Number 7, the last question says, do you think Booktube is dying? And no, I don't think Booktube is dying. I think Booktube is thriving. It's like the same thing that people always say about like, do you think books are like dying, like not popular anymore? And like, no. Yeah, sure, it's not as common to read these days as it was back in the Stone Age before they had like TV and internet. But like, it's not dying. I feel like Booktube is actually more poppin' than it's ever been before. And I feel like I'm always discovering new channels that I didn't know about, and it's like crazy. Like you think you've seen it all, you know, you think you know all the big channels out there, and then you find people that have like almost 100,000 subscribers and you've never even heard of them, and you're like, how? But I personally think Booktube is poppin'. I love Booktube. I think it's great. I don't think it's dying. I don't want it to die, ever. And the last thing just says to tag your friends. So my friend already tagged me, so I don't have many other Booktube friends. So if you're watching this, consider yourself tagged. You can do this totally fun Booktube Real Talk tag and spill the tea, but don't actually spill on yourself like I did. Just sitting here in a puddle of water this whole video. Thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for joining in. And I guess let me know your thoughts on Booktube in general, and what is your opinion on typical Booktube videos? Like, do you like wrap-ups and hauls and TBRs, or do you like not enjoy those kind of videos? That is all I have for you today. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys soon with a new video.